today. From First Energy Stadium in Cleveland, Ohio, it's Week 10 of the NFL on EA Sports. We'll see Patrick Mahomes and the Cleveland Browns taking on Jimmy Garoppolo and the Houston Texans.
We are in the so-called rock and roll capital of the world, Cleveland, Ohio, at First Energy Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Houston Texans and the Cleveland Browns. Hi again, everyone. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And, Charles, we look at this Browns ball club. They're halfway home, looking good, and a perfect 8-0.
And not much to complain about so far, is there? I'd have to say they're the best team in the NFL through the first half.
The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line. So out come the Texans for their opening drive. They're led out by their quarterback in his 7th season now from Eastern Illinois. It's Jimmy Garoppolo.
Well, his ratio was good last week. Most quarterbacks are really excited about a 3-to-1 ratio, but it's flipped in the wrong direction. He threw 3 interceptions, not touchdown passes, and he only had the 1 TD pass in that game. So he's trying to turn that around and find a way for his team to win.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate. That'll bring up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 30-yard line.
Back to the air on second. It's Garoppolo. Open target here, Darius Slayton. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. It's a pickup of 17 and a first down.
It's a gain of 17 yards. And the Texans first down.
Garoppolo on first down. That one complete to the former Seminole, Auden Tate.
Complete to Auden Tate.
Able to get 7 on that first down pass play. 2nd and 3.
A 7-yard pickup.
Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo. And the Browns pressure gets to him that time, and he's going to go down. Chandler Jones has now recorded 10 sacks on the season. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? And he'll just toss it away. So he throws it away, and that brings up 4th down. So the defense able to get off the field here on 3rd down.
And it's one of the goals of the game. They've got to be effective on passing downs. It's one of the few things defenses chart. How did we do on 3rd down? That's a nice start for them in this one.
So here are the Browns under head coach Kevin Stefanski. They'll be led out by the reigning Super Bowl MVP in his 4th year now. It's Patrick Mahomes.
And you've got to think that they've got to be feeling pretty fresh. You know, coming off of the open week, didn't have to play, right? Gives them a chance to rest up a little bit, heal some of those aches and pains, and excited about playing again. That really rekindles things a little bit. I want to see how they come out and establish themselves here early.
And that bye week coming right where they want it in the middle of the schedule. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
A gain of 5.
From the 25 on 2nd down, Mahomes. And he will be hit from behind and run over. Wow.
A 7-yard loss brings up 3rd down.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he'll have his man. That's Edelman. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Break him down at the 49. That's a first down with a cherry on top, 31 yards.
49-yard line.
The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. Throwing now is Mahomes. That's caught by his tight end, Gerald Everett. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. That's over 40 yards of movement with those last 2 plays. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 39-yard line. And the former Heisman winner, this is Mark Ingram. And some nifty running right away as he'll get this up past the 30. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
At the 29-yard line. It's a gain of 9.
On 2nd down, Ingram looking for a crease, can't find one. Stopped at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play, and now they're faced with a 3rd and 1.
No gain on the play. Brings up 3rd and 1.
On play action, it's Mahomes. Going to throw deep for the end zone. And that's going to be caught for a Browns touchdown. Adam Thielen, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns have taken the early lead. This crew, they were on a roll going into the bye week that they just had, Charles, so sort of picking up where they left off.
And you and I both know that when you come back off of an open week and you've been winning games, you should get a few extra days off in order to recharge and refuel. But coaches often hedge their bets, too. They'll bring them back and work them really hard that first practice back to make sure that they're back and grounded.
Whatever they did, formula looking good so far in this one. It's up and through to make it 7-0 Browns. So that winds up a 7-play drive all told. And it ends with a touchdown for Cleveland. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. This will be fielded inside the 5. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
So now we get set to see Houston for their 2nd drive of the ball game. They punted last time they had it. What steps, Charles, you think they have to take to make sure they don't do that again?
Well, let's just go to the football 101, the trite expression 101. Win first down. Make 5, 6, 7 yards on first down and make it a 2nd and 3, 2nd and manageable. Keep accumulating first downs that way. Keep moving the football. You don't want to get behind the sticks because then the defense has the advantage.
On the pickup.
Facing a 2nd and 2 after that last catch, good for 8 yards. 7 yards there and a first down.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And he'll be brought down right at the 45-yard line. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down.
2nd and 6 at the 45-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. And that one goes incomplete. He's maybe lucky it wasn't a fumble as he got hit as he threw it. So after the 2nd down incompletion, they'll come up now against a 3rd and 6.
On the coverage.
Throw left side complete. It's Bell. And he will have the first down as he gets this to the 47.
And 8 yards.
8 yards on the pickup there, and it moves the sticks. So a 1st and 10 upcoming from Browns territory now at the 47. 3 yards the gain there, 2nd down. That first down completion only netted him 3. 2nd and 7.
At the Browns' 43-yard line.
And yet again, it's Garoppolo. Short throw underneath to Hurst. That catch good for 5. It's 3rd down. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's able to get the first before he's taken down at the 36.
The tackle by
a 3rd down gain of 3 yards, and that'll be enough. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Now the first carry from Marlon Mack. And he won't get much. Maybe a couple. Down inside the 35 to the 34.
He's tackled at the 34-yard line.
Throwing on 2nd and 8. Garoppolo. And this one caught by Travis Kelce.
Complete to Travis Kelce. A gain of 6 yards. And it's 3rd down.
On third down, here's Bell. And he's able to pick up the first down here before he goes down at the 26.
He was brought down at the 26.
They needed a yard. They got it. First down.
First down, Houston.
Throwing on first is Garoppolo. Complete, the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. 3 yards the gain there, second down.
Brings up second.
Looking to throw again on second down. Garoppolo.
Well, they're unable to convert that into much, but it's never a bad idea to try to get the ball into a tight end of his caliber's hands and see what kind of disruption he can cause.
And he will be very close to a first down, but I see the closed fist of the referee, and that means fourth down.
They tried their best to pick up that 3rd and 1, but their surge wasn't enough to counteract what came back at them from the defensive side, was it?
Offensive line, especially in the middle, looked like they were on skates a little bit when that one started.
So now we bring up 4th and inches. This would be a critical call.
Now that will go down as a 15-play drive, and it results in 3 points. So some disappointment?
It's funny, we had our conference before the game with the offensive coordinator, and what did he tell us? I just want every drive to end in a kick, right? An extra point, a punt, or a field goal. Well, in this case, I think it is a little bit of a disappointment because it did end in a kick, but that type of a drive should end in the end zone.
The drive starts here with a carry by Ingram. And he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled it.
They'll operate from the 32-yard line here, 2nd and 3.
Brings up 2nd and 3.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Passingo on the tackle. A 2-yard pickup brings up 3rd and 1.
After 1, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
7, Texans 3.
And the Texans have an extra defender in the secondary now on 3rd down. From the gun, it's a run for Freeman. Yeah, Freeman was trying to work his way forward, but I don't think he got there. No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th. On is the punt team now as this one's sent away. This is brought in at the 21. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10. They'll start out on the ground with Bell. And he's upended after a gain of 4 up to the 25-yard line. From the 25, here's 2nd and 6.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
Intercepted.
He had a little bit of the turnover bug last week, 3 interceptions. Not an absolute disaster, but another one here. Do you start to get a little worried?
You worry about your team as a whole because you have to find a way to make those interceptions, quote-unquote, go away, and that means your defense. They've got to go out there on sudden change and at least hold people to field goals, and if that keeps happening, they lose confidence in the quarterback, and then no one plays well.
This is Freeman on 1st and 10. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 13 yards to pick up there. Good for a Cleveland first.
1st and 10 at the 21-yard line.
Play action. Now it's Mahomes. His throw caught at about the 5. And stopped a few yards shy of the goal line at the 3. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays. They'll look to run with Freeman. And he gets halfway home from the 4 down to the 2-yard line. He was more muscle up front for this 2nd and 2. They've got 3 tight ends out there. They'll look to run with Ingram. And this will result in him losing yardage. Back to the 3.
Mark Ingram, the ball carrier.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense got to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Well, it's a third and somewhat manageable now, not so manageable.
Exactly, because you had a play call on that you felt like, hey, this could go quick, and it doesn't take much to get it done. Now, you got to start thinking about a little bit of a deeper route type of a call, especially if you want to throw it.
Flush to his touchdown, Cleveland.
Touchdown.
Well, that's what you want to see from your quarterback when it's a goal line situation. A guy who's not afraid to tuck the ball, give his body up, and get into the end zone. That ought to inspire his entire team.
Zerline now for the PAT. And this one's right through to make it a 14-3 ball game. 5 plays there on that drive. And it was all capped by Patrick Mahomes using his legs to get in the end zone. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Taken in the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Houston set to take over. And it's been very much a slow start for them. 3 drives and just the 3 points, CD.
Yeah, if you're into the points per drive ratio, that answer is 1. And that's not going to get it done in a ball game. They've got to find a way to finish these drives in end zones, not having balls go through goalposts.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be second down.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8. At the 27.
From the 27, Garoppolo. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down.
Incomplete.
So the failure to connect on 2nd down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8.
Yards to go.
Meanwhile, this one knocked down in the backfield. It's incomplete. Now here's Michael Dixon as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. A 41-yard punt there with no return. And the Browns will take over 1st and 10.
At their own 30.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
Everett. Incomplete.
Ball on the 30 as they come up 2nd and 10. Now here's Mahomes. And a quick throw here, that's complete. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Browns on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. This one complete to Devontae Freeman. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It's an 8-yard pickup and leads to a new set of downs.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
This is Ingram on 1st and 10. 2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Ingram, the ball carrier.
Certainly a nice job there by the defense rallying to the football and getting him on the ground, but I think the play gets made by the defensive front because if they can't get upfield, their job is to go ahead and get low, almost get into a ball sometimes, stack things up, and make it difficult for the runner to find a hole.
It'll be a gain of 5, but still about 3 yards shy of the 1st down marker, and now it's 3rd down. They'll try to run for the first with Ingram. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
And that's what I'd like to see out of this defense, a little fire, a little toughness. It hasn't been the best first half for them, but they did do a nice job there forcing a loss on that play.
From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. The tight end Kelsey has it over the middle.
Garoppolo.
They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Here's Bell. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
Ball carrier.
Not a whole lot there. The defense was ready, it looked, for that run-pass option.
You get the sense that next time he has that opportunity, he may keep it himself and get to the perimeter. Probably owes his back a little bit of an apology on that one, huh?
And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line.
He was brought down at the 20.
Even though they gave up more than they wanted to on that play, it actually illustrates how well they bottled him up throughout the game because that was his longest run of this contest.
And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down.
39-yard line.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
First down.
This is Bell. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45.
Carrier.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5.
And he'll be brought down, losing yardage back at the 40. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down. The Texans on 3rd down. They've hit 4 of 7. This is 3rd and 9. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. And that'll set them back 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And this is caught, but I don't think he stayed in bounds. No, he didn't. It's incomplete. The throw took him past the boundary, and it's 4th.
Certainly appeared to take away his first read, and by the time he tried to look elsewhere and find an open target, the coverage was too good. That one falls incomplete.
47 yards on the punt that time, just 1 yard on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Gerald Everett is tight end, the intended receiver. And it's 2nd down.
Brings up 2nd.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Draw play. Ingram now. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11.
And 11.
From the gun on 3rd down, Mahomes. And this is going to be incomplete.
That might be the 3rd down stop that they needed because they've had a lot of trouble slowing down this offense in the first half. This might be their opportunity to get off the field.
A 47-yard punt, maybe a couple on the return. And possession will switch hands, 1st and 10.
6-yard line.
Good starting field position for the Houston Texans here as they come up 1st and 10 at their 36-yard line. Throwing now is Garoppolo. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. They'll contain him to just 4. 2nd down. 4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6.
Now a draw play. This is Bell. And that didn't fool anybody. He's going to be dropped in the backfield. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And it's complete to Kelce.
Garoppolo's pass.
And he'll be stopped right at midfield. From midfield, here's Garoppolo. He's going to air it out deep for Woods.
One of the advantages of zone defense, as I remember it, is being able to see the play develop in front of you. One of the disadvantages, when they find those levels where they can hit you with it. Sometimes behind the corner and in front of the safety, it makes it tough to defend.
Looking again in the direction of Woods. There's Garoppolo to throw. A screen to Bell. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. That's good for a gain of 6, 2nd and goal. So the ball position now at the 3. Here's 2nd and goal. In trouble, and he'll go down back at the 12. Terrell Edmunds Evans comes flying in from safety for the sack.
A loss of 9 yards.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds to go in the first half. A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Garoppolo looks to throw. And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. The Browns D locked in on 3rd down. Brings up 4th. That is the first time that they've targeted him that he has not come down with a catch.
He's caught everything that's been thrown his way. A dominant pass receiver that can break down any defense, because when he's doing that kind of work, it really hurts you on the back end.
And even though it's an incompletion there, I think they're going back to that well.
Stephen Gostkowski on for the field goal.
So the challenge comes in inside of 2 minutes, and it gets overturned.
And it changes the whole format of what's about to happen, because both sides had thought a certain call had been made. Now they have to flip back and start over.
6.
No problems in the field goal department so far. He's 2 for 2.
Pretty reliable here in this game, isn't he? And to me, that bodes well for them. If they need him late in the game, his confidence should be sky high.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
At their own 19-yard line.
The Browns drive about to get started. You're under a minute to go here in the half. Field position not really in your favor, but still time to try and move the ball and get in field goal range.
Yeah, you've got the lead. It's definitely a thought. Let's go ahead and try and increase it. But at the same time, I don't like the odds. I don't like where they are on the field. Got the lead. They've done well in the first half. Don't mess it up and go into halftime looking at each other wondering what if.
Mahomes now on 1st down. And his throw here's incomplete. He was looking for Adam Thielen there. And now it's 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. That's complete to the tight end, Everett. Now the Browns signal for the 2nd of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with just under 30 seconds to go in the first half. Came up a little short on the last pass play. They did get 9 yards out of it, leaving him with his 3rd and 1. That's going to be complete to his tight end, Everett. And he's going to be taken down with another 1st down as the stop's made at the Texans' 44-yard line. The Browns will quickly use their 3rd and final timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. And that will be incomplete with the clock showing 18 seconds now to go. Trying to get that in the hands of Devontae Freeman that time. But it's going to be 2nd down. A 10th carry here for Mark Ingram. Ingram's got the 1st down and more. And he'll be taken down at the 26. A good pickup, but it will come on what should be the final play in this first half.
I think they like this drive a little bit better there, partner. Running game helping out, picking up some of the slack. Because remember, the last drive, they went 3 and out.
All right, Brandon, thank you very much. More from you two in a minute. But first, let's take a spin around the NFL and see what's going on here in week number 10. Lastly, let's check on one final game for you. And you can see they are scoreless as they play the 2nd quarter. Meanwhile, in our game, it's been a back-and-forth first half. Who can put it together in the 2nd half? For the answer, we turn it back over to our broadcast team of Brandon Godden and Charles Davis.
Okay, Coach, appreciate it. A 1-touchdown game here as we get set to resume play in the 2nd half. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And he returns this to the 22.
On the return, the Browns take over 1st and 10. at their own 22-yard line.
Here's the Browns offense now getting set to start off this third quarter. They have the lead now. They'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies. Try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that. Here's a pass swung out left to his running back. And he'll be upended here after a pickup of 3, getting it out to the 25.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. And he's got the completion to Hopkins. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44.
Cleveland Browns. 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
On 1st and 10, here's Mahomes. On the slant, complete to Hopkins. And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40. Another first down as they call his number again. He's got 15 yards here. So a 1st and 10 now in Houston territory at the 41. This is Ingram. Busting through contact. Just wasn't a huge hole there for him to operate. Stopped just inside the 35-yard line.
A 7-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 3.
They go play fake. Mahomes. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And finally wrestled down at the 8-yard line. A very solid gain of 27.
1st and goal at the 8-yard line.
From the gun, it's Mahomes. Buying time to his left. He'll wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down.
They brought the blitz that time, and I thought they were going to get to him, but instead, he flipped it on its ear and ended up picking up positive yardage.
I thought he was dead to rights, but you are exactly correct, sir, able to turn that into a positive gain. They get 3 yards closer, but still work to do. It's 3rd and goal.
3 yards. It's now 3rd and goal.
They'll try and run. Ingram. And he's in. Touchdown, Browns. Mark Ingram hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Browns add on to their lead. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Now Zerline on to add the extra point. It's up and good, and that'll make the score 21-6. That time, a 9-play drive. And it's Mark Ingram who caps it off with a touchdown run. Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. Fielded in the end zone. And he'll just sit on this one as their drive will start at the 25. So here's the Texans offense now. They get set to start this third quarter. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were to start the half.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Garoppolo. Now the pressure comes and he goes down. Just inside the 10, back at the 9. Deidre Sanat with a sack. After the sack, they'll come up now 3rd and long.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised to see them run the ball here just to try and get some space.
And that is incomplete.
Garoppolo's pass.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
At their own 46.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at their own 46. And he's going to be swallowed up. up, sacked back at the 45-yard line.
No gain on the play.
2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Looking to throw is Mahomes. Quick hitter here, it's complete.
Pass complete to Julian Edelman. That's
A couple extra tight ends in the formation here as they line up 3rd and 2. Ingram. And he's going to be taken down here, still a couple yards short of the first. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
3rd and 2, and they ran the ball for only 1 yard, and everybody's going to scream at the offense. Let's give a lot of credit to the defense on that play. Defensive front out leveraged the offensive line. They got more people to the football. Yeah, they won that battle in a big way, and they're forcing a big decision now by the guys on offense.
Now a play fake. Garoppolo. And this one caught along the sideline, but they say already out of bounds. And the throw didn't give him a chance to turn it upfield, and that brings up 2nd down.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
Travis Kelce unable to pull it in, but now it's 3rd down. These guys have punted 4 times already, and they're staring at a 5th, barring a conversion here on 3rd down. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Complete, the tight end Kelce. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 10 yards there, good enough for a Texan first down. Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Out of the shotgun, it's Bell. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Le'Veon Bell, the ball carrier, taken down at the 41. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and
They'll go again with Bell. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Down by Chandler Jones.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Garoppolo now. And he can't hang on to it. Nearly picked. He's known for his hands defensively, but instead it just brings up 4th down.
Has to be a little bit of frustration there. Back-to-back incompletions. Receivers blanketed on both attempts, this time on 3rd down.
And a great job here. This is going to turn out to be a beauty. This is marked down at about the 3-yard line.
3-yard line.
That is how you flip field position. That's an absolute bomb of a punt. Downs it inside the 5-yard line. Absolutely ideal.
From that position, you're hoping to get it down inside the 15, inside the 5. Superb. They'll run with Ingram here to begin the drive. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line. Credit the tackle to Tano Passanio. Again, they'll run with Ingram. And he'll take this forward only up to about the 7. Only gets 3 yards there on the heels of the 1-yard pickup. Sets up 3rd and 6.
It's a gain of 3. Brings up 3rd and 6.
Working from the gun, Mahomes. And that's going to be incomplete. The coverage too good there. The contact popped the ball free, and it's 4th down.
Normally being a big-bodied receiver plays to their advantage downfield. Go up and make the catch, take the hit, and pick up yardage. But in this case, the hit was timed really well and popped it free from his grasp.
Call that a 46-yard punt with a net of 40 on the 6-yard return. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Short throw hauled in by Kelce. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on 1st down. And movement here by one of the Texans up front. In comes the flag. So that'll back them up 5. And that false start penalty certainly not helping their cause here. 2nd down and long. Now Garoppolo. And he's taken down. This will be a Brown sack. Carl Nassib able to record his 5th sack of the season. So the sack of Garoppolo. And now what can they come up with on 3rd and long? A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. A battle for it, and it's intercepted. A.J. Boye with a pick. And his crew will take over at their own 45-yard line.
So it's 3rd and long, and you know this is going to be a pass. So defensively, they bring in an extra defensive back and just blanket the field. And this is an ill-advised throw right here as it winds up being picked off easily.
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. How do you break down his game so far? Just the 1 touchdown pass, but sometimes the touchdown pass stat category, that doesn't tell the whole story.
It really doesn't, not until you balance it with the error side, you know, and in this case, he hasn't thrown any interceptions. So a lot of people would call this almost a pedestrian game, kind of a bus driver game, but that's just really wrong. Being a bus driver is a good thing if you're running a football team, because that means you're in control and you're taking your team to the right places.
Yeah, he's been pretty solid. A gain of 3 last play. This time they double it and pick up 6. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1, and unable to connect. If he had caught it, it would have been a first down. Instead, it's 4th.
Tight end has become a bigger and bigger part of the passing game in the NFL, but if you drop the football, that position can get swapped out with a wide receiver in that spot, a running back in that spot. There are other ways they can go if you're not going to catch the ball.
And that's not just his first drop, his 2nd drop of the game. They'll start the drive with a carry by Bell. Gets this to the 24 for a gain of 4.
Le'Veon Bell.
Well, the end of all that hitting and hollering, it was a 4-yard run, so the offense is going to go back to huddle and feel pretty good about themselves. Defensively, you have to feel okay because you didn't let it turn into a bigger run, but the goal, shut it down for 2 yards or less. That's when you start to feel good about yourselves.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 3 quarters in the books. We'll return with more after this break. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Garoppolo. And the open receiver, it's Robert Woods. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll bring up a 2nd and just about a few inches here.
If he's their best threat on offense, use your #1 cover guy on defense. It doesn't matter about size.
They have had him locked up. That just his first catch of the game. Big reason why they're down. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Garoppolo again. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And he gets this only to the 41. Not near enough for the first. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. You got the big lead defensively. Willing to give him that underneath stuff, right?
And this is why you work on your tackling. Tackle them after the catch, inbounds, keep the clock running. Just go ahead and bleed the game out that way.
Browns 21, Texans 9.
These kickers now, it used to be that a 50-plus yarder was cause for celebration. Now seemingly automatic.
Yeah, isn't it funny when we prepare for a game, when you look at the backgrounds of these kickers, it's interesting, isn't it, to find out they were all-state quarterbacks, receivers, defensive backs, all-state wrestlers, right? Baseball players. We're finding athletes all along, and now they're just specialists putting it through the posts.
Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And the stats on the screen tell the story. A great start. This defense, they've made some good adjustments, so he's fallen off since.
Have to like what they did at the half, but you also have to like the fact that they hung in there. Despite the fact they had a tough first half, he was locked in, right? Rocking and rolling. They came out, made their adjustments, got their confidence back. Now they're causing him all sorts of trouble.
Under pressure, and the Texans able to get in there for the sack. Mark Barrett collapses the pocket and drops him for a loss of 3. Now Mahomes. They'll set up the screen for Freeman. And he's got the first before he's brought down at the 39-yard line. Got what they needed there. The drive continues with a 9-yard pickup.
At the 39-yard line.
It'll be a gain of 6, and that'll bring up second down.
The 45-yard line. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4.
Now Ingram, he's been busy today. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. A gain of 5, good enough for the first down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. And he goes across midfield and down into Houston territory. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
A 6-yard pickup.
And a 20th carry now for Ingram. Absolutely nobody fooled there. He's going nowhere fast as he stopped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll wind up going for a loss of 4. And that's going to lead to a 3rd down. And I think that one might have been intercepted, but he will be ruled out of bounds. So this will go only as incomplete. So instead of giving them another 3rd down, they'll decline it. Brings up 4.
Now that's smart football right there. You don't even have to really spend a lot of time considering it. Just know that you're probably going to get the ball back. Good job declining that penalty.
The Texans take over 1st and 10.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. Now Garoppolo is in trouble, and down he goes.
This has been a tough one for this offensive line. It appears almost like they've been on roller skates this entire game, the way they've been pushed around. 6 sacks given up in this one.
Pressure gets to him, and down he goes. Back at the 4-yard line.
So, Brandon, we've sat in with a lot of coaches, and when they talk about things they want to accomplish offensively, I'm not sure that sack and sack are on their play sheet.
On 3rd down, here's Bell. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a yard on the run there, and that's going to bring us to a 4th down. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter, let's see how this plays out. They'll go for it. It's Garoppolo. And he's able to get this one all the way past the 30. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33. Throwing now is Garoppolo. A screen to Bell. And he'll be out of bounds after getting this one across the 40.
Complete to late.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves him with a very manageable 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Now this is Le'Veon Bell with a reception. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. A gain of just a yard, but it's a 1st down. A pair of 1st downs gives him a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Trying to get it to Woods. And that'll bring up 2nd down. After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. And yet again, it's Garoppolo. And he's got his man out of the backfield. That's complete. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. Now they'll try to convert on 3rd and 6 after the 4-yard completion. And he will not be able to hang on through the contact. It's incomplete. The coverage strong, and now it's 4th down. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Now Garoppolo, got to have this one. And it's complete to Kelsey. And he's going to have a 1st down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. And this is incomplete. He was looking to hit his running back, Le'Veon Bell, that time. And that'll bring up 2nd down. So they'll come up after the incompletion for second down. Again, they'll throw with Garoppolo, and that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. Well, they intercept Garoppolo for the 3rd time. It's Chuck Clark picking it off. And he'll score. Touchdown, Browns.
Touchdown, Browns.
That's the story of the game. They've been suffocating all game long on defense. They were suffocating there again in a big way.
And they've done it not just by out-athleting them, which is often the case, but by being able to adjust to anything they tried to throw at them and beating them to the punch each and every time. This was a defense that was well prepared.
And that one makes this a 19-point game. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Fielded a couple yards into the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there.
6-yard line.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. We certainly had a sense coming in here that these guys were in for a tough one on the road. That has been how this ball game has played out. They trail big as we continue on now here in this 4th quarter. That catch good for only a couple. So 2nd and 8 here after the pass play for 2 yards on first down.
28-yard line.
Now a throw for the All-Pro Kelsey is complete. And he'll be pulled down, and now a late flag will come with it. And that's in the area of a face mask, I think. So they'll take the yardage and tack on 15 more for the face mask.
Talk about a play that absolutely costs you in the end. Just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they're marching off another 15 against your squad.
That catch good for only a couple.
Complete to Le'Veon Bell. 2 yards on the pickup.
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Texans football as we welcome you back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw again on second down, Garoppolo. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's 3rd. So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves him staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Garoppolo looks to throw once more. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off by Jordan Poyer. Charles, whatever's going on between his ears right now, it's just not completely calculated correctly. 7 picks between last week and this week after that one.
And they always say the most important part of a player is those 6 inches between the ears. But right now, it's all those interceptions that are going on. So whoever his trusted confidant is on the sidelines, I don't know if it's the offense coordinator, the quarterback's coach, maybe the backup quarterback, that's who he needs to get with now and get himself calm.
They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
Jonathan Sibley.
The previous run good for 9. Here's 2nd and a yard.
Brings up 2nd and a yard at the 33-yard line.
Ingram again. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39.
That's good for a Cleveland Browns.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 39-yard line.
They run. It's Mark Ingram. And he'll get this across the 40 and up to about the 42-yard line.
He was brought down.
Give the tackle to Anthony Walker.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 42-yard line.
So Cleveland able to come away with the victory here. And it was their defense that led the way, allowing just 3 points, that lone field goal in the entire second half.
And remember the old adage, offense sells tickets. Defense does what?
Wins championships.
And in this game, maybe a championship wasn't won, but a game was by the defense, right? Held them to just a field goal. That's a heck of a job. I mean, when they went out there with that determination and a pretty good game plan, pretty good idea what they wanted to accomplish, just love the execution, love the tenacity, love the way they finished.
So for Cleveland, the train just keeps rolling 9-0 now to start this campaign. And they'll get another home date next week as the Eagles will come to town. Meanwhile, for the Texans, their season is on life support somewhat now at 3-6. And they'll try again next week at home against New England. So for Charles Davis and our entire crew, I'm Brandon Gaudin. Next game, guess what? Charles and I will be here again. It's the NFL on EA Sports.